going to be teaching you how to make ogbono soup. Ogbono soup is a very popular delicacy in the eastern part of Nigeria. So stay tuned and come along with me as I show you how to prepare. I have so many ingredients here. These 2 cups are actually the ogbono. So I have 2 cups of ogbono. I'm going to walk you through what we're going to do to prepare this delicacy. If you're interested in seeing how this turned out, kindly stay tuned and keep watching. I'm going to just run through all the ingredients that I have here so you know what they are. This is knorr cubes. It's just a regular seasoning. I have almost 2 cups, let's say 2 cups of palm oil, cayenne pepper. I have codfish head. I have it already grilled. I did grill this by myself. And of course I have the ogbono, 2 cups of ogbono. Salt to taste. I have locust bean, the dry one. You can either pour some hot water in and leave it for a bit just so that it can become softer, but I like it dry like this. I have dry saint leaf. This is not mint leaf, it's saint leaf, so it's different. I have ground crayfish, ground salmon fish. This one too I made by myself. This is also locust bean, but you can see the difference. This one is already mushy because it's made fresh, and you can just leave it out to ferment a little bit, so that's why it has this you know, paste-like look to it. So I'm just putting this one for the flavor and as a thickener, you know, but this one is still dry because it's going to be chewy, so that's why I have it separate. I have roast beef. Cow skin is already washed and diced. This is roast turkey. I already have it diced and washed. I have mackerel fish. It's already washed and cleaned. And so I'm going to go ahead to put this in a pot and let it cook for a bit before I incorporate it into the delicacy because of the bones. I don't like to put it just whole like that. And I have tomato puree. So this tomato puree contains onion, it contains bell peppers, the red ones, and also tomatoes. Some people cook theirs without tomatoes, but I'd like to make mine like, you know, make it like a soup kind of. Now let's get right into the video. So I've put the fish into a small pot, and I'm going to add some salt, just a little bit of salt. That will do. And I'm going to add some of the Cameroon pepper. They have very lovely aroma. I love them. And then I'm going to add just a little bowl of water. I'm going to turn it on and let it simmer. Now while this is boiling, I'm going to go ahead to prepare the main soup. First, I'm going to pour in the pepper. So I have the tomato puree in the pot. I'm just going to pour the locust bean in. I'm going to go ahead to pour the beef in and the locust bean. I'm going to go ahead and pour in the cow skin and also crush these cubes into it. In goes the Cameroon pepper and also the turkey. I'm going to stir these together. It's looking good already, it's simmering. I'm just going to check up on our fish. It's a little bit softer. My goal is not to make it like done or cooked, it's just to make it easy for me to separate. So I'm going to go ahead and just strain this in. That way no bone is going to fall in, and then all these other particles like these, I'll show you now, like these are not going to be in there. So I'm going to go shred this one. I'll be right back. So the next step is to prepare the ogbono. I'm just going to pour the first cup in, and then the second cup in, and I'm going to pour some crayfish, just a little bit of crayfish. I'll remain the other half for later. I'm going to add a little bit of salmon fish, and then I'll stir them together. I'm gonna add a little bit of the salt we have, just a tiny little bit, and stir as well. Now the first thing I'm going to do now is to pour in the palm oil, and I'm going to go ahead and mix it. People have different methods, but I find, you know, this method works for me. I'm just going to stir it. It's a little bit grainy, so I'm going to add the last cup of palm oil. Now it's basically a paste. I'm just going to go ahead and shred this one, just in bits. So the next step is for me to add some warm water, and I'll stir it gently. Look at the color. It looks so nice. I'm gonna go pour this into our soup base. Now our soup is cooking nicely. All the ingredients are incorporated. So at this stage, what I'm going to do is to pour in some water. Doesn't matter if it is cold or hot, it's just because I still have some hot water. So just to speed up the process, I just have some hot water in. This is stirred in nicely. I'm going to pour this in now. So I'm just going to break this up gently. I find that as it cooks, it begins to thicken. It's looking good so far, so good. I'm going to change this pot because it's going to thicken up. So I went ahead to change the pot off camera. You can see the lot that I have there because I still had to add a little bit of water because it was too thick. And even with this now, it's still going to thicken up. So at this stage, I'm going to go ahead to add the remaining part of the crayfish that I reserved earlier. The ground salmon fish. I'm going to add the saint leaf and the salt. Go ahead and stir this up. Some people also add like bitter leaf to theirs, so it's your choice. You could even like cut spinach and add it to it if you want. But on the second thought, I might add some coriander or parsley. I'll just see how it goes, but for now I have some saint leaf in there. I'm not going to go ahead to taste for salt. It's perfect. For last minute thoughts, I'm gonna add some parsley flakes and some oregano leaves. I'm just gonna back it up because I kind of wanted to have that aroma. I'll add some parsley flakes just to give it that greenness. You can see it's thickened up a bit. like this consistency. I'll let it simmer before I pour in the mackerel. So it has been boiling for like 10 minutes, and you have to keep an eye on it because it could easily get burnt. So you can see it's cooked very nicely. So I'm going to go ahead to pour in the fish. I have the cod fish. Stir this in, and I have the mackerel fish. I'm gonna go ahead and pour it in. Look at that, it looks so juicy. I'll just fluff it up like so. So look at that, looks so yummy. Oh my god, this is lovely aroma, super delicious. Look at all the obstacles. So that's the end of the video, guys. Kindly let me know if you liked what you saw, if you've made ogbono soup before, or if there's a different method you make it. And as always, I'm going to be bringing you fun meals. Most of the times you're going to be seeing this my hands. So sometimes you see my face, sometimes you see my hands. Take care, stay blessed, and see you next time.